Hey y'all, this is part 3. What is fair use? Fair use is a limitation and an exception to the exclusive right granted by copyright law to the author of creative work in the United States copyright law. Fair use is a doctrine that permits limited use of copyrighted material without acquiring permission from the rights holders. And they just blocked part 1. They break laws. I don't have the patience to dispute it. Y'all go over to Israel's Redemption's channel and watch this video. I watched all her stuff, and this is my first time seeing the video. Hence them hiding it, probably knowing them. But anyway, I'm gonna start it back up. We're almost done.
And you should be. Because if you don't know anything about the history of ancient Babylon, you better know this. Mixing was something that was practiced. As a matter of fact, they kept the people packed into these city-states. And they would not let them move out into the countryside areas to spread out. Now,
Sound familiar?
Social studies. It is a lot easier to control a group of people, a large number of people, if they are, 1, speaking the same language, and 2, if you can keep them confined to one geographic location. It is very easy to control them. But what if you have one group of people who speak one language and another group of people who they speak another language? How do you make that work if you can't get into their societies and force your language on them? Even if you try to invade them and you can't force your language on them, how do you get them to speak that language? Well, then you just take masses of people, groups of people, and you mix them into that society. And in order for them to survive in that society, they're going to have to learn that language. They have to. Otherwise, they're not going to make it. I mean, I can't expect to take myself to France and not eventually learn French. I'm going to have a very difficult time. I'm not going to be able to, I won't be able to survive in the society. The same token, if you're paying attention to why English, the English language, which is from the Germanic tongues, the Germans are the sons of Gomer from Jacob's bloodline. Why that language has spread throughout the entire planet. And if you ask a linguist, especially one who knows his history, will tell you. And if it keeps on at this pace, the entire planet will speak English. People of other nations, that will be their second language. English. Do you see what they're doing right in front of you? And you're just sitting there, swinging your legs back and forth, whistling.
Okay, I guess that's the end. Again, they just blocked one of them, the first part. This is what they do behind the scenes. It's blocked. First time, that was the part 1 with the videos in it that she was showing. They're showing in other countries. The first time they said because the music, then when I re-recorded it and muted the music, then they did the image match. So whatever. Hopefully part 2 and part 3 I'll be able to stay up. Like I said, welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome back to everyone else. I am just digging in. This is Israel's Redemption channel. Y'all go over there, subscribe, like. She has some good stuff. And that's about it. I'm not gonna go on and on. I have nothing to say really. I'm tired. So I'm about to go lay down. Peace and power to you and your families. And I will see you later. Kinda sorta say. Kinda sorta. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here.